The idea for Stop Eject came to me, well, it was actually through my wife in a way. I had been working for many years developing the Dark Side of the Earth script, and I was quite fixated on that. And my wife Katie said, what you should do next year, 2011, New Year's resolution, every day you should write out a new idea for a film. And I did, and many of those ideas were terrible, some of them were just jokes really, but one of them was this idea about a tape recorder that could control time. That was one of the ideas that immediately stuck out to me as being a good candidate for a short. And also, having been married just a couple of years, sadly you do start to think about sometimes what would happen if one of us died, how would the other partner cope. And I thought that was a really strong emotional backbone to marry up with this fantasy sci-fi concept of a tape recorder that can control time. I have storyboarded the entire film, every single shot. Over the course of my career, I've gone back and forth over whether storyboarding is a good idea. Obviously, it's always brilliant to be prepared, especially when you're working on a low budget, especially when you've got effect shots, which we do have one or two of in this movie. But on the other hand, what you have to be careful of is not locking yourself too rigidly into those storyboards. On my last feature, Soul Searcher, I followed the storyboard so closely, and as a result, I think I missed opportunities, things I could have responded to, things that could have made the film better if I hadn't been so rigidly sticking to those storyboards. So although I have planned out shot for shot every single frame of Stop Eject, I do intend to be open to all the possibilities and just use those as a backup really if we can't come up with anything else in that creative process with the actors and the crew there on the set on the day.